Hello to all of my Scorpios. Hi, Scorpios. We are going to get into a general reading for you, okay? Just to see what comes out. These are general, like I just said. So take what applies to you, leave the rest. If something doesn't fit or it doesn't feel right, just release it. Don't let it, don't absorb it, okay? Cross watchers, you are always welcome here on this channel. So you could be in the energy of a Scorpio. You may have significant Scorpio placement in your natal chart. So this reading could be significant to you around this time. These readings are timeless, so whatever applies to you, it could apply in the past, it could be present energy, or it could be future energy, okay? So again, just take what applies to you, believe the rest. All right, so I have two oracle decks here that I'm going to use. This oracle deck, Scorpio, is the Halloween oracle deck, and I know we are out of Halloween season, but I just felt compelled to use this deck for you, so I kind of feel like it's significant for you. This oracle deck is the Believe in Your Own Magic oracle deck, and this is by Amanda Lovelace for those who want to know. And I'll be closing out your reading with this deck. And then these are tarot cards that I'll be using, okay? All right, so we're going to just go ahead. I'm going to set these aside, pull these here, and I'm going to put these here. I had it set to Pluto for you, since Pluto is your ruling planet. All right. So I'm going to start again with this Halloween Oracle deck by Stacy DeMarco. And I kind of just want to see what's going to come out for you. I usually shuffle these cards off camera. But I like to shuffle them on camera too, just so you all can see, you know, kind of get the energy that I'm not just pulling whatever. Okay. All right. So let's see. Invisibility, authenticity. So right now, Scorpio, I'm going to read on that. I felt compelled to read on that. So let's see what this invisibility is about. And I don't have my glasses, of course, but I'm going to try my hardest. Hope these words do not start moving all over the page. Okay. So the invisibility and authenticity card is about heart beating. We sense, but we don't see. They touch, we chill. They come unseen. You could have a ghost in your presence. You could have a some sort of energy that's unworldly. It's not, it's otherworldly. Something that's in your present, okay? In your presence right now. It could be a past loved one. It could, I just feel like an energy is around you at this time, and it may be trying to reach out and touch you. So maybe there could be, you could feel very cold at a certain time. That is a sign that there are ghosts around or spirits around you at the time when it gets very cold suddenly, and you can't really explain where the draft is coming from, okay? All right. You know that feeling you sometimes have that someone is watching you? You can't always see them, yet you have a distinct feeling that someone is there. All the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You think you see something in the corner of your eye, but when you turn, there's nothing to be seen but empty air. There is the power of invisibility, the indirect fear, and the covered threat of having to fight something that we cannot see. Humans have a strong visual sense, so it is no wonder that we are uneasy about things we cannot see. The ancients believe that all matter of creations, mythical and physical, and of course the deities, could make themselves invisible at will. When we consider that some animals are camouflaged so well by their coats or behavior that sometimes, even if we are looking straight at them, they are hard to see within their environment, that invisibility isn't such a far-fetched concept. In many cultures, The idea of beings who could watch us undetected were and still are common. Dings, angels, nature spirits, the fae, and even practitioners of magic, such as witches, are said to have the power to appear and disappear at will. Later in literature and then in movies, invisibility becomes a common power, and we now have fictional superheroes that are invisible and even cloaks of invisibility. The concept of invisibility is a double edged sword. Whilst it is a powerful tool to be able to gain information or to assist whilst no one sees, individuals using it are privy to information that may not be meant for them, or it may be taken out of content or unethical. It is a power of manipulation and easily abused. The idea of hiding away and not being seen is also a big part of the dark side of this concept. We are all born to share our light out into the world and to take our roles. Hiding our talents, not expressing our true selves, stealing others' ideas or work, and being someone else rather than your authentic self are all aspects to consider should this card appear in your reading. So, Scorpio, there's an energy that is watching you at all times. This could be someone who has tapped into your phone. Of course, it's someone who can't be seen. You could be dealing with witches who do watch you from afar. They do know how to make themselves invisible to spy upon your life. This is someone who gets information about you that they should not have. This could be through manipulation, telling you that they're on your side, or they have your best interest at heart, hoping that you will reveal something about yourself that they need to know, but they're passing it off as, oh, it's not that important, or this is just a friendly conversation. It's no harm done. With you telling me that maybe you do see something out the corner of your eye. You get a kind of feeling that you're being watched, but you can't quite put your finger on it or something like that. So I do feel like maybe you said something or you did something and it caught someone's attention, right? This could be you were in a connection with someone and maybe someone wanted information about that person, but they're using you in some way to gain information about that person, or they want information about you, so they're kind of trying to tap into your phone or kind of watch you here and there just to see what you're saying, see what you're doing, how you're moving. Maybe you're like, oh, I've seen that car go past, or I've seen it in another place, or am I going crazy? I kind of noticed that license plate, or I kind of noticed this, or not. It's someone is painting the illusion that they're not there watching you, but I feel like you are tapping in to an energy that is very much in tuned, letting you know that they are there. Ancestors, the lore and legacy of our DNA. And then I'm going to pull one last card. Lady Deloise, Miracles, acceptance, and equality. So if you know anything about this, this is like the celebration of the dead. There's an energy here. There is a ghost around you around this time. This is someone who's already passed on. This is someone who has the power to sort of kind of watch you from another realm, see what's going on in your life, see how things are playing out. And this is an ancestor. This is someone who shares your DNA. This is someone who shares your legacy. This is someone who, for some reason, feels like they have to watch you. They want you to be your authentic self, though, okay? You may want to tap into that Libra reading, because I just did a Libra reading, And this is weird how it's kind of coming out. I'm using all different cards. And this is like, I literally used two totally different oracle decks for them and a totally different tarot deck for them, cleansed out the energy, and this is what's coming through. There's some sort of celebration when it comes to the dead, okay, which is a Mexican culture. Maybe some of you are Mexican descent or Latin descent or something. You're celebrating someone from, you know, that's a family member or something like that. Maybe you saw this person in your dreams, or maybe they've come back to discuss something with you, or maybe you could have, maybe you were somewhere and you thought you saw them. You're like, wait a minute. I kind of feel like you have a ghost in your presence. This now, also Scorpio, keep in mind, I also feel the presence of someone who is trying to get information about you or your ancestors that they should not have. They're doing something in a very deceitful way. Someone is trying to get information about you. This is somebody who is the Hermit card is like a ghost. Spiritually enlightened, okay? Your every move, but they know how to stay out of sight. This is someone who so they may have very dark tinted windows if they are in this realm, or they could have something where your phone is tapped, where they're able to kind of tap into your phone, but they're able to watch you from afar without you seeing them. They're able to keep a close eye on you. This is how they get information. You could be working on something too. Sagittarius energy, working towards something big. But I also see them taking a lot of the information that they learn from you or that they get from you back to sort of create stability for themselves. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that you're sharing information with them that you should not share unknowingly? You know, this could be somebody who taps into your dreams. They sort of know what you dream about. This could be a person who astro travels. They know how to jump. This could be a witch. This could be a warlock. This could be just someone, a nature, spiritual naturist. Somebody who sort of jumps into dreams to kind of observe you, what you're thinking about, what you're dreaming about, what your plans may be, who's trying to connect to you. They're just trying to get insight about you around this time, Scorpio. They want to know something because they're taking everything they know back to a location for themselves to rebuild something for themselves. Five of Cups here, Scorpio energy. They also know about what makes you sad, what you're grieving about, what you lost. This is a person who wants to know your vulnerability, your weak spots, what you're burdened with, what is hard for you. What do you hide from everyone else? They're able to see it though. They're able to detect it and pick up on it. This person or this entity wants to know everything about you. And they're finding a very unique way of getting this information. Something that you don't reveal to everyone, they're able to get. Your trauma, they know about. Your despair, your loss, your grief, your regrets, your mourning, your heartbreak. What you focus on that's negative, basically the shadow sides of your life. They are hiding in the shadows of your shadow side. This is somebody who has made themselves invisible in the shadow side of your life, so you don't see them, you don't detect them, you don't even know that they're there, even if you can feel them. The Knight of Swords is here, Aquarius energy. This person, hold on. I was, okay. This is someone who isn't in this realm. They've already moved on. Gemini and Aquarius could be significant. They're watching you very heavy. This is someone where something went, they left here very quickly. They left this realm very quickly. Something was it. This is like a person who there was an opportunity. Something could have happened around their head. Something around, I'm looking at there's blindfold. This person is blindfold. There's something around their head and their upper body. That's kind of like, it's something about their head. So I don't know, maybe they fell, maybe they didn't watch where they were walking or going or something. I feel like they didn't see something coming. But this is who it is that's watching you. They're watching your every single move, and they're able to take something back. So you definitely have a ghost in your present. What I do see also, Scorpio, if this isn't like an Aquarius, another Scorpio, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, Virgo, something like that, this is someone who, even though what happened to them was quick, they understood what was happening to them. So they accepted it right then and there. And they moved into calmer waters. They've kind of accepted their ancestors were there waiting for them. They could have seen an ancestor right before they took their last breath or something like that. Maybe they called upon an ancestor. Something that they did made this transition easier for them. But I don't know why, I have no clue, Scorpio. I don't know, like this person has decided to focus on you for some reason. They want to know what your weaknesses are, what your they're hiding under, they're in the shadow side. Everything that you hide from people, they're sort of going through that. So it's almost want to, I want to say like it's like so if you have like a file cabinet, it's like they're going through everything that you want hidden from the world, which is considered the shadow side of your life. They're there. They're just kind of looking through every little piece, every little thing. They know that you don't see them, or they know that you may detect them there, but it's hard. How do you say, oh, I have a ghost following me? Or if I have how do you say that without people thinking you're crazy, you know? This person was carried into the underworld. They were carried into that next life, but they're very much aware of who you are. For some reason, Scorpio, I don't know why, they're very much aware of who you are. Something about their heart is significant too. I don't know whether they had a heart attack or I don't know. Something about their heart chakra is significant. Let's see what else. Yeah, the Devil card is here. I feel like before this person left, so Scorpio, I feel like before this person's left this realm, They could have gotten involved into something that was sort of toxic or devilish. I feel like they knew it, they felt it, but maybe they felt pressured. There was some sort of, with the devil, there was some sort of big entity that's connected to another realm. It's connected to the other world that was pulling on their energy, that was trying to pull them that way. So, as much as we, this person was meant to leave this realm at the time that they left, but I don't know why they are connected to you. They were some sort of negative, independent, some sort of dependence energy was in their presence. Someone wanted them to depend on them, or they started to depend on something that was very toxic. They had some sort of very toxic connection before they left this realm. And that's what played a role in this. But they fought this tooth and nail. They fought this death to the very end. I feel like they even maybe have they tried to, a Capricorn could be significant, Sagittarius could be significant, Aries, Scorpio energy could be significant, but this is someone who tried to almost negotiate leaving this realm before they accepted their fate. They were fighting to stay here. I feel like they were shown something though that made them go ahead and accept it easier. It wasn't like it with so the way that this whoever it is, the way that they look at death changed immediately. It sort of changed because maybe their ancestors showed up and showed them something. So they didn't fight. They fought for a minute, but they didn't have to fight long. They were worried about going to hell or something because of the connections that they had. Then you have the Page of Wands here, but their ancestors assured them that something was good, that they didn't have to worry about something else. Something is about to be taken care of for them. I want to know why this person is so fascinated with you though, Scorpio. That's the thing that is kind of, I haven't figured out with this reading. This is someone, this is a entity that has already passed on. They passed quickly. They made some sort of, it was like they were shown something. I don't know, like, you know how they say your life flashes before your eyes? They were shown something that made them accept their fate because they were worried about going to hell because of some sort of connection they had before they passed. But they went to a much better energy. But now that they have sort of established themselves in another realm, they focus back on you. They're watching your every move and sort of kind of searching, swimming through the darkness, looking at every little piece of your life, what you have hidden from everyone. They're looking at your power, your level of success. You could be a good business person. You could have a lot of confidence, vibrant. Maybe you are a Leo, you have a Leo moon, or you have a lot of insight. They're looking at your friendships. They know that you're well liked. You're competitive and you're confident. They see that. You move very fast and you're respected by a lot of people publicly too, and they know that. Also with this Cancer moon, you may take care of a lot of people. Maybe you take care of a lot of people, so a lot of people take care of you. They also see your connections, that you're burdened. You hold a lot of people up. You take on a lot. The Chariot card rules the road chakra. So you could also be a public speaker, or you speak to the public in some way, but the way that or you just deal with a lot of public energies. So your communication is also vital to your level of success. You're seen as a courageous person, a very skilled person, a controlled person, a person who has willpower. The High Priestess here. So you definitely have your intuition and third eye. This person is learning everything about who you are, not only in this realm, but who you were in past life. Who you were in the past life. They know, they're learning everything about your life path. In this life, past lives. They also are trying to figure out where you're going when you leave here. For some reason, they're fascinated with you. They're obsessed with you, Scorpio. This is a person who wants to know everything about your past life, who you are currently, and where you're going when you leave this realm. But this isn't, that's why they're staying out of the way, because they don't want you to detect that they're gathering this much information about you. This is a person who even connects with mediums. They connect with psychics. They connect with tarot readers. They connect with a number of people to get information. They are learning everything about you, Scorpio. Things that you don't even know about yourself, this person is discovering. The Hierophant, yeah. There's a big entity here too. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are counterparts. So they're working with either a religious leader, a spiritual leader, some government, something. Could be law enforcement. They're working with someone they could be to solve their own situation using you, or they're doing something, but they're making everyone aware. But without you knowing, it's something going on, Scorpio. This is the weirdest freaking reading, and I feel like it's things I'm not supposed to see or know, and this is why I can't quite always figure this out, and I'm totally okay with that, because what I'm not supposed to know, I'm not going to know. That's fine. But the High Priestess and the Hierophant are counterparts. They're very powerful energies. There could have been a mistress involved with someone who is high ranking. There also could be a big religious situation, or a big, like a spiritual situation, or like a big, like the government, or there's some sort of heavy energy here that has to do with institutions, okay? Traditional institutions. And the Hierophant could also represent marriage. So this could be someone who you were married to, but there was a mistress in the picture. So the mistress may have already passed on, and they're kind of hanging around to try to solve their own situation of why they transitioned. Or it could be a marriage person, somebody who was married that passed on, and it's something going on with that situation. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Judgment. Your judgment is being made. This is about to be solved, but it's being solved due to the spiritual realm. It's nothing that you could really do to stop this, Scorpio. This person is watching you heavy. Maybe it's somebody who you lost, and you've been trying to get the situation resolved, or trying to get to the bottom of it, or trying to figure out how this happened, why did it happen. But it's being worked on, not only in this realm, but also from the spiritual realm. So if it's detectives involved, they definitely have a entity helping them solve this crime. So don't worry about it too much. There are things that's being revealed that you may be like, wow, how did they find this out? How did they know? They have a entity, someone who has already passed on, is helping solve their own crime or something. And this could be a family member who you were trying to figure out what happened. It could be a wife, it could be a mistress, it could be a friend, somebody who you were business, because the Hierophant could be a business situation. It could be somebody who worked for you, or there's something that I feel like you want to know about, or this person is trying to find out as much information about you as possible so they can, it's something going on here, Scorpio. I'm going to close this reading out. Dragons, slay them all. Yeah, look at how this energy has a disability, but they're holding a sword and they're not backing down from these huge dragons. Yeah, there's something that was bigger than, there was some sort of, this person that passed could have had some sort of disability. They could have had long hair. But they could have had some sort of disability. The number 6 there represents Virgo energy. Maybe they had heavy Virgo placement. They could have been going up against a lot of big entities or a lot of big energies. Something about them not backing down or not submitting caused them to leave here. They may be asking you to help solve this crime for them, Scorpio. They want you to get some sort of clarity or help them in some way. Let's see what else. Homeward. Take yourself on a date. Okay, so with all of this that's going on, Scorpio, this could be somebody who you dated or you went out together with, but this also is a time for you to really start taking care of yourself. I do feel like this person could be watching you, but I also feel like there's an energy around you getting information, taking it back to either detectives or taking it back to someone in the next realm. There's someone wants to know your past, your present, and your future. This is a time for you to take care of yourself. This is a time for you to treat yourself right. This is a time for you to really nurture your energy. If someone is taking information back about you, let them have something good to say. Okay? Tree, let them go. So Scorpio, this could even be someone who you really did love, or you have a lot of love for, and it hurts like hell that they're gone. Maybe you wanted to save them. Maybe you were trying to defend them against something, against big entities, something big. They could have been fighting a spiritual battle, and you were trying to kind of help them, but you're being encouraged. This person may even be saying it's time for you to let them go. They're going to resolve a situation or resolve a matter, and they want you to take better care of yourself. You know? They want you to celebrate them instead of grieving over them. So maybe you can write whatever it is that you loved about this person, that you admired about them, the kind of connection that you wanted to have with them, and then light fire to it and send it back out into the universe. But this person really wants you to release any sort of anger, guilt, animosity, anything that you've had that you're hiding in the shadow sides that you have not quite let go of. They want you to release that when it comes to them and kind of move on with your life, because what's meant to happen is going to happen. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, sword, make the change. Yeah. A Libra could be significant, life path, but this person is mirroring you in some way. This is why they want to know your past, your present, and your future. There's something being mirrored or reflected back to you so you can change. This is somebody who wants you to see something that you may have not seen before. And they're mirroring it to you so you can make some sort of significant change within yourself. This is somebody who, if you lost them, they do not want you sitting around feeling sad, grieving over them, hurt, you know, any of that. I do feel like this person watch you. And what I'm also thinking, Scorpio, is this person may be trying to figure out where you're going in the next life so they can kind of meet you there on that pathway. This is somebody who wants to connect with you again. For whatever reason, they're trying to connect with you again. And the only way that they feel like they can do this is by knowing your past life, knowing your present life, and knowing where you're going. Maybe when you look in the mirror, you see this person. I feel like you've seen them, or you thought you saw them out the corner of your eye. Maybe something was happening in black and white. They could have had on a black and white shirt. I see stripes. I'm looking at the things right there. So maybe it was black and white striped shirt, or there's something that this person is trying to get you to see, recognize, know that they are there. I almost get an energy where they kind of want you to know that they're there without you being able to prove it. That's kind of, I know that sounds weird. So Scorpio, just again, take what applies to you, leave the rest. Do not force something to become your story, to fit into your reading, and it doesn't apply. There's a tower moment here at the bottom of this deck. It's definitely some sort of significant change, things having to rebuild and break down. A physical death is what I'm seeing. It's not just a energetic death, but just like a physical death. Capricorn could be significant. Aries could be significant. Scorpio, Sagittarius could be significant. There's a physical death, Scorpio, and this person has been watching everything about you. Okay? And so this is just someone who, I feel like they've accepted what has happened at this point. They know that they are no longer in this realm. They've accepted that. But for some reason, after accepting that, they've attached themselves to coming back to look all through the shadow side of your life. And this is either for good or for bad. I don't want to sugarcoat this for you, Scorpio. I don't. This is either for good or for bad. I do feel like this person, if you treated this person very well and you all had a very good relationship, it's because they want to connect with you in a good way and build with you, okay? They also could be trying to solve something that happened to them so you don't have to worry so much. But if this is something negative and they blame you for something, this person wants to cross paths with you again. They may feel like they can't cross paths with you in this life. So they're definitely trying to figure out where you're going, where you're going to reincarnate again. And they're doing it in a way that they can find out. They're finding out what's going on so they can cross your path again in another life. I don't know whether it's to take revenge. It does look like that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It does look like that. Because they haven't let this go. They're being encouraged to let it go, though, but they're not. Their way of letting it go is following you into another life path, into another realm. But if this is somebody who you truly loved and you all had a good relationship, they want you to let what happened to them go because it's being resolved. I feel like they're giving detectives information or something, or signs. Maybe even the detectives don't know how they're able to figure this out. But something, they're giving like someone something to help them solve a crime, and it's a very eerie type reading. They're invisible. They're staying out of sight. So no one knows how this is being solved, or how it's coming out. Or I feel like this person does show up in your life in certain ways. Maybe you thought you saw them out the corner of your eye, or you thought you heard their voice, or maybe they popped up in a dream or something. But this is either, I say the gift and the curse, something about a gift and a curse with this person. So this person is either a gift to you or a curse to you. But only you would know which side that is, Scorpio, okay? So that's the end of your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk with you another time, Scorpio.